Hey, yo. What's up, party people? It's Sunday night, baby. And this late night edition with Special K. We back at you, baby. You know what time it is, man. We are on the last game of the night for round one of the playoffs going on right now. So the Nuggets and the Timberwolves are facing off, and the Timberwolves are trying to get away from elimination. They are playing pretty well right now. Cat, Anthony Edwards are playing pretty good right now. So keep that up. I got the game on. Let's get it rolling, baby. It's been a beautiful has it been almost 2 weeks since I've been, the last couple weeks been a little busy, life shit. But since the playoffs start, I haven't done one since the regular season. And quick recap over the last couple weeks playoffs. Playing was pretty cool. This first round so far has been pretty much what everybody is expected, except for probably the Milwaukee and Miami series. Well, that's always a good series every year since 2019 and 2020. So I don't know, I'm having fun watching. This is the weirdest commercial I've ever seen. If you guys watch Dave off FX, Lil Dicky, it is Dave and his manager fighting over who's the best player in the NBA all time. One motherfucker said Jordan Poole. I forgot who Dave said. So real quick, before I get too heavy into the playoffs, let's go back and talk about the big news from the last day of the NBA, because I believe I did a podcast right before the last day. If not on the last day, before the games, I believe. Two standouts for the last days of the regular season NBA. Number one, and I don't personally talk about this kid enough. He doesn't get enough. Let's get the new marquee up, motherfuckers. He really doesn't get enough credit. I'm talking about the man, the myth, the legend, Kenneth Lofton Jr. No relations to the great Kenny Lofton. I found that out myself because I was like, man, that dude don't look like his dad, man. No relation whatsoever. But dude's a walking bucket. Obviously won G League Rookie of the Year this year. Just completely balling out in the G League. And then finally, Memphis called him up. I think that was the plan all along, to call him up around playoff time. I mean, you're going to want him as an extra player. And, the last day of the regular season, obviously, both teams, a lot of people aren't playing. But to just throw him in and get 42 and 14, wow, double-double, 42 points. First NBA game at that. That's crazy. Sorry, first NBA start, my correction. So Timberwolves currently have a 9-point lead with 7 minutes left. And Mike Conley just fired a nice-ass three. We got 90-78 game. Times have changed. Did they only give him 90 on there? That's a late foul. But yeah, Kenneth Lofton Jr. just he doesn't really have a downfall on his ability to play the game. He's a lot. I mean, he's a good defender, a great shot creator, um, a passer. I mean, whatever you need this guy to do, he just doesn't look. He's built like a. He reminds me of high school, because I look like that playing basketball. I was an offensive lineman playing basketball, and that's what I mean. That's what it looks like. He looks like he's a college football player playing basketball. But the man could be an all-star in this league at some point. I mean, it's not like he's a bad because he's a great basketball player. He doesn't get enough recognition. I'm excited to see what happens with the Memphis situation with him, because I think there's a lot of one. I think Memphis should go out and try to find their main small forward. Like, go out and spend some money. Get rid of Dylan Brooks, or even keep him as a six man. I mean, why not? I mean, shit, it works as a Draymond Green type player. You don't have to start the motherfucker. But I would have Kenneth Lofton even. Shoot, honestly, you could start him at the 4, and you can start Jaren Jackson Jr. at the 5. Congratulations, by the way, Defensive Player of the Year, Jaren Jackson Jr. Well deserved, well deserved. Yeah, man. I believe Steven Adams is still under contract, at least for the next year. But just to have that tandem of Kenneth Lofton and Kenneth Lofton Jr., man, if this guy does lose a little bit of weight and it just turns that into muscle, motherfuckers, watch out. If this dude turns into a Giannis type physical presence, it's all over with. I mean, that guy could be. Are we ready to make some comparisons on what kind of player Kenneth Lofton Jr. can be? Nikola Jokic. Mic drop, bitch. I don't know. I'm definitely excited. I think we might not even see the full effect of Kenneth Lofton Jr. even the next year. But I'm excited. I'm excited over the course of the next 3 years what can become of this guy's career for sure. The other one, and I say him for last because he's my motherfucking boy. The other man, the other myth, the other legend, Mac McFucking-Klung, boys. Career high in points, rebounds, and assists, 29 and 9 respectively. Playing for the Sixers, who had Melton was playing. It's not like it was all G League or bench players playing. I mean, they had some role players playing. I like what this kid can do. I think if he keeps growing, building in his career, and keep putting the work in, man, sky's the fucking limit. I mean, we've seen guys take a minute to come into their own. Clint Capella, Gary Payton II. I mean, there's Michael Beasley came back, won MVP in China, then came back with the Rockets and just became one of the best role players in the league. I mean, sky is a limit for this kid. I just don't think he's been given the right opportunity so far. I think Philly is trying, maybe not enough. We'll see what happens. He's under contract with them. I like to see him grow more. I think if a James Harden move happens, because he can opt out of his contract beginning this year, keep Mac under contract, bring him up, see what he can do. Give him, if you're rebuilding, plug this guy in. Give him the chance. Let him do what he does, man. And Kenneth Lofton Jr. too. If that doesn't stay a done deal with Memphis, and I don't think Memphis is gonna let him go anywhere. Those were the 2 takeaways for the last day of the season for me. Congratulations to the Houston Rockets for getting one of the 3 worst records in the league. Give me Victor Wembanyama, please. please. Give me Vic, man. I don't even want to dive into all that yet. I want to stick on playoff mode, and I'm not just talking about right now. I'm talking about maybe a few shows, because I'll get heavy into all the draft talk. I mean, this is a deep draft, boys. This is a deep fucking draft, and I'm super excited. I think my Rockets are gonna be back in finals contenders next year, man. I really do. I think there's gonna be a lot of changes. Anthony Edwards, top of the key, step back three on Eric Gordon. It's a miss. Yeah, man, I'm really excited. I'm looking for a Kevin Porter Jr. trade. I'm looking for a good draft pick. Because even if we don't get one, man. If we don't get one, who's the number? Scoot Henderson at 1, Jalen Green at 2. I can't get too deep in this. It's already almost 11 o'clock. I can. Not tonight, boys. Yeah, those are my two biggest takeaways. Two players I liked watching the G League, and they're both Mac McClung is the G League Rookie of the Year from the year before, and now Kenneth Lofton Jr. Took his place this year. These are two guys who I've called it before. I've said Mac McClung could be a superstar in this league, and I agree with that, with what I said before, and I also agree with Kenneth Lofton Jr. possibly being a superstar in this league in the next 10 years. I truly believe that's a big possibility. I'm loving the turnout in Minnesota right now. I'm loving the whiteout. Build that offense around Anthony Edwards. Man, what could have been in Golden State, huh? Him at Golden State, could you guys imagine? Edwards said, we ain't getting swept. I love this. Oh, I forgot A-Rod owns part of the fucking Timberwolves. That's crazy. I forget that shit. Alright. I want to move to some another end of the season thing that happened. Another takeaway. Mr. Udonis Haslem. Congratulations on the 20-year career with the same team, because not only does a 20-career year not happen much, especially for a bench player or a role player, but to stay on the same team, man. I mean, Kobe and Dirk and Magic didn't play that long, but Magic, it's a special thing, man. It really is. It's a special thing to play on the same team for that long, and what he did on his last night, I believe he had 24 points. He had a nice little game. I think he had, 3 3-pointers. I mean, it was a nice little performance from old ass motherfucker. What is he? He's 42, I believe. So that leads me to my next little segment I wanted to talk about before we get into the playoffs a little bit. Udonis Haslem. Is he a Hall of Fame player? Does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? If you guys have anything to say, please let me know. Before I give my answer, I'm going to give a comparison. Jokic from 3, top the key. It's a swish. We got 96, 87-point game. Minnesota up 9. 2:20 left. Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is a 2-time NBA champion. He is a... Oh, shit. He's at least a 10-time, 9 to 10-time All-Star. Never won an MVP. Never won a Finals MVP. He was a big part of those Heat championships. Oh, what up, Cody? What up, boy? All right. Hear me out. That '06 series. I'm just going over the finals because the Western Conference Finals, or sorry, Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think Miami makes it through those Eastern Conference Finals. Udonis Haslam's not on that team in '06 with Shaq, D Wade, Mr. White Chocolate, Alonzo Mourning, Gary Payton. I mean, just a loaded fucking squad. But Udonis Haslam was a good defensive and role player on that squad. So in the finals, he averaged 6.5 points per game, 6.2 rebounds per game, and 1.2 steals per game in the '06 finals. I mean, defensively, I mean, Shaq's even come out and say it. They won't win the '06 finals without him. And, Minnesota got some baddies. Well, see, '06, I wasn't really even I took like a break. I was kind of upset by the whole Kobe and Shaq thing. But '06, I guess I would have been. Yeah, because I really like Shaq or LeBron and. Oh my gosh, Denver came back all the way. They're down 44 seconds left to go. Anthony Edwards bringing the ball up the court for the T-Wolves. We're down 37. Nice pass to Gobert. Gobert, no foul. Anthony Gordon, the rejected. Guys, we have a 1-point game. T-Wolves up. We got shot clock is on. 10-second difference. Jokic just got the ball. Fakes the post up. Michael Porter Jr. Yeah. Oh, it's a timeout. I'm trying to think. '06. I would have been just like, I was heavy into baseball. That's why I was heavy into baseball. But also that the Florida team. I mean, before you had Joakim Noah, and of course that doesn't go into your NBA career, but that Florida team, Udonis Haslam, Mike Miller, former Miami teammates as well. That was really a hell of a squad. And Haslam was a big part of that first championship with LeBron too. That's that second. Yeah, they definitely just blew that lead, man. Man, that shit's crazy. Edwards balling out too. Edwards balling the hell out. Yeah, I didn't like that he gave the ball to Gobert there. I mean, he wasn't being double teamed right there, but as soon as he passed the ball, dude was just it's like a sandwich, man. It was. Man, I want to see this thing go 7. Okay, so back to what I was saying about Haslam. He was a big part of that first championship with LeBron as well. So 2, he had a decent part with. Didn't really play that much in his third ring. But the play, because obviously Pat Riley and Spoelstra, Hart up here. I mean, the guy had it all. He's a 3-time champion. We don't see this very often. 20-year career, same team. So here is what I'm about to say. If Chris Bosh is in the freaking Hall of Fame, I believe Udonis Haslam should be there because I was very shocked when Chris Bosh was elected. Really shocked. Oh, they call a foul on Towns? Yeah, damn, they did. Damn. Denver is going to take the lead, boys, right here. He misses the first! Rel, are you happy as hell? I just said that shit. He misses the first, ladies and gentlemen. 96-95, Minnesota up 12.7. Jokic with the next. It's a tie game, 12-7. Can we see some magic? Close it out, Minnesota. Self-destructed. Unfortunately, that was the theme last year with Minnesota in the playoffs, too. I mean, those leads they had in a lot of those games in the first round, and just to... Well, who did they play? Who did they play in that first round? They beat the Clippers in the play-in. Was it Denver again last year? Because they got the 8 seed again last year. Did they play? They might have played Denver again last year in that first. I really like Nickeil Alexander-Walker as a backup point guard. I really do. Who? Who did they just show after A-Rod? There are some baddies, and it's okay. She ain't a baddie. There are some baddies in the state. Hey, shoot. You think those fine girls are hiding in the snow? Is that how it works in Minnesota and shit? I wonder why they're so white. That one was white as hell. Oh my gosh, she bad. Bro, they even got a close-up on her. I could see her from the nosebleeds. Edwards got the ball. 11 seconds left. ISO. Double team. Anthony Edwards. Step back. No foul. Damn. 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 Denver played that perfect. I think Denver tired of fucking just getting knocked out, being the top team the last few years and just getting knocked out, you know, first or second round. Got a lot still. You got overtime. Let's fucking go. Bro, what if I did some shit like... I've been doing this shit wrong the whole fucking time, man. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Yes, sir. Gotta have the fuzzy... Oh, yeah. It's a pillow headband. It's a pillow head... It's a fucking pillow headband, baby. I'm not the best explainer with this, with my fucking hairline, but got the headband going, about to shoot some hoops. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, it's all cool, bro. I got the built-in pillow to my headband. We straight. Yeah. Oh shit. I think we blew our chances to win this game. Man, I hope not. But the look at Michael Porter Jr.'s face and Jokic's face after the defense at the end. Yeah, they look like they just got happy as hell. Alright. Next topic. Been thinking something up. We're talking about these Lakers, and I know everybody talks about the damn Lakers, but I want to bring them up. We have never seen a team get almost completely rebuilt at the trade deadline. and be successful in the playoffs. Actually, the last team to really do it and go to the finals, who had no reason being there at all, was the 2018 Cleveland Cavaliers. After the whole trade for Kyrie at the beginning of the year, they traded everybody except for Ante Zizic that they got in that trade. And then the other moves they made at the beginning of that year as well, they had gotten rid of those people. It did not work. It led to the first sweep in the NBA Finals of all time. One of the worst series of all time. Really disappointing. I mean, you put George Hill on Steph Curry. I'm still pissed the fuck off at that. I mean, because I wanted my boy Kyle Korver to get a ring. But to have... And picking up Jordan Clarkson and picking up Larry Nance, it was really a good move. I think they were still too young at the time to be a high-volume playoff piece. But it just didn't work. That group of players just didn't work. But why is it working with the 23 Lakers? Why are these guys, and I talked a little bit about it last time, I'm going to make some comparisons. Again, no team has been very successful in the playoffs besides Cleveland Cavaliers rebuilding a team. And as far as I know, rebuilding half the roster after the trade deadline, these are the only two teams I can think of in the last, since 1980, that have been almost completely rebuilt at the trade deadline and been successful at all. And I talked a little bit about it last time. Yes, Lakers are going to win the World Series or win this series. That's crazy to think it's going to be a Lakers Warriors second round. That's going to be. I'll get back to that in a second. I'll get back to this. LeBron has changed as the type of player he is now. He's not what he was. And I think somebody, Mr. Rob Pelinka, I think they finally figured out who LeBron is now and how to build around him. It doesn't take the same players it did back in the day. You can't just put a Mike Miller or Shawn Marion or Ray Allen or Darren Williams. You can't just plug them in like that. No, you don't need a top point guard. You don't need a Kyrie or a, I almost said it. I hope you guys didn't hear that first or the second word. Man, I can't believe I almost said that as a good point guard. But D'Lo, I mean, let's be honest, he's not one of the top. Would you want him on the championship team? I think these guys, the chemistry and how LeBron is now, I think these guys just play perfect. I mean, we've seen it. They play perfectly together. And the 18 Cavs couldn't do it because LeBron was coming off of, he wasn't that killer no more. He's who he is now. And at the end, Cleveland didn't know how to deal with it. So that's why they traded half the roster at the end. They didn't know what to put around him. And I think Rob Pelinka has finally figured it out. And if I'm LeBron, I'm staying. I mean, if Rob's finally figured this out, how to build a team around you, do it. Do it. This just, it doesn't. Lakers, Warriors, yeah. Let's get. Hold on a second. It's just unfortunate, and it hasn't worked this year. We don't know. This is one of the deepest playoffs, especially in the West, of all time. Alexander Walker for 3. Alexander Walker is also cousins with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by the way. Fam, shout out. I mean, we're gonna see it next. We're gonna see the time it didn't work with LeBron and the Cavs was against the Warriors. We're going to see, is D'Lo going to be able to keep up with Steph? It's Malik Beasley, Lonnie Walker, Austin Reeves. Is Austin Reeves going to be able to keep up with Klay? I'm ready for that matchup. I am ready for Austin Reeves and Klay Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. I am more than ready for that. That's going to be absolutely wild. So we're going to talk about it. We got Warriors and we got the Lakers in the second round. We're calling it right here. Come on, man. I want to know who you guys got. Give me Warriors in 7. And I know I'm going against my squad, but I got to go with my predictions from the beginning of the year. I don't... Gosh damn, that's going to be a good fucking series, man. It's gonna be great to see LeBron against the Lakers again. It really, truly is. I think if the Phoenix Suns and the Warriors can go far to see KD and them play. Alexander Walker for another 3. He drains it. We got a 5-point lead with 2.5 left to go. T-Wolf up, baby. Let's go. The defense. Alexander Walker almost got the steal off of Jamal Murray. Ooh, nice pass. Bad foul call. That's a bad foul call. But I got Warriors in 7. Second round. What about when Bronny comes to the league? What do you think he'll do? What do I think Bronny will do? What do I think Braun will do? So what I think Bronny will do, I love that everybody thinks he ain't gonna be shit in the league, because I think he's gonna be how can I compare him? I can see him having success. Like I can see like a crossbreed between Rajon Rondo and Russell Westbrook in the beginning. I mean, because they both went to the finals. Maybe more of a shooter than both of those guys. Yeah, definitely more of a shooter, and he's good from 3, but hell of a passer. I'm excited to see what he will do. I think he's gonna go in the top. It's tough, man. Oh, LeBron. Well, he's under contract, but he can opt out. I was thinking this the other night. Actually, Cody and I were talking about this. Maybe when LeBron said, "I'm gonna play with my son no matter what," and this and that. Especially me. I'm not gonna speak for just everybody, but me in particular. I think about that first year. Like, I didn't take because dude's getting old. What if Bron is planning to play past 25, 26, 27? He's not going to play with Bronny that first year. I think I think he's going to stay with the Lakers. What if the Lakers make a trade for him? 25, 26. They start getting some more draft picks back. They've made some moves. Maybe LeBron's brought at least one championship by that time. At this point in time, I would be very shocked if LeBron ended his career anywhere else. I would like to see Cleveland again. Honestly, I kind of like to see Miami again. I mean, he's going back to Cleveland. Why can't he go back to home Miami? Yeah, offensive foul. Absolutely. Finally, they fucking call one. Great defense. Great charge take on fucking Alexander Walker. Playing a great overtime game for him right now. He might win this for these T-Wolves guys. This is great. This is great to watch. And I kind of want to talk about the drafts and shit now. Taurean Prince, ooh, almost on the money from 3. Guys, we still got 5-point lead, a minute 50 left to go. Yeah, I really would like to see. I mean, there's just so many possibilities with LeBron and Bronny. And I like how it's all business with LeBron too, and that's one of my favorite things. Like, he's thinking about the future. Like, saying he's gonna play with his son in the league, like that's on his list. That's making every team wanting to fucking draft him right now. I mean, gosh damn, he's smart. Only time's gonna tell what actually happens. Hey, don't forget, Bryce is right there at 26, man. I mean, yeah, he ain't talking about playing with him much right now, but that's gonna change. That's gonna change. Fuck it, I said it here first. He's gonna play with both his sons before he retires, before it's over. Yes, Alexander Walker, MVP of overtime. Before this is over, LeBron's career, he will play with both. All 3 of them will be on the same team. Today is what? It's April 23rd. It's 11:18 at night. Yeah, I said it here first. You heard it here first, folks. Special K, making bold predictions. Be right back, boys. Oh, shoot, we have a call out. We have shots fired on talking to myself. Bah, 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 bah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Relly Rel 08 Cody has said, you haven't even said happy birthday to the motherfucker. Oh, shit. Hey, how about let's talking to myself first. We are going to sing happy birthday to my brother Cody. Everybody sing in, you know how we get it on. Yo, happy birthday to my boy Cody. I said happy birthday to my boy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, dear Cody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 19, boy. 19. And I'll just say, as far as I know, he hasn't done any age-appropriate 19 stuff. If you guys are catching what I'm throwing, next weekend, something's got to go down. Oh, it's over. 112, 108. 4-point lead, 11 seconds left. Gosh, I would love to see it come back. I would love to see it come back. I've always been a fan of the wideouts. Gosh damn. I love all races. I'm talking about the fucking white shirts in the stadiums and shit, just to make that very fucking clear. Speaking of whiteout, do you know whiteout isn't called whiteout anymore? I forgot what it's called, but we had this conversation the other day. Somebody had a thing and didn't say whiteout. Because we're going through a list of stuff. Anybody know any other things, like after the whole George Floyd thing, what got banned? Not just whiteout name getting changed. Sound of Music cannot be played in certain places. On television. It's not just Sound of Music. What is it? To Kill a Mockingbird. Something else that came out around the same time as Sound of Music that was big during it. Aunt Jemima is not Aunt Jemima no more. There's a couple more things like that, man. It was crazy. But to change whiteout, like, what do you call that? What do you call that? It's got to have some type of name. Well, shoot, man. Now I want to know, bro. I'm about to look up. If I were a boy, or only just for a day. Shout out to Beyonce, man. She got bangers for days. Bangers for days. And shout out to Bella Thorne. I was just having a nice little discussion with the female about how fine Bella Thorne really is. I don't think you guys understand how bad she really is. Let's go my top 5 baddies right now. Right now. Celebrities, athletes, whatever you wanna do. Number 5, I got Ronda Rousey, bro. Yeah, that's right. I'm ready. I'm off the dome. I'm ready with it. I forgot what I'm looking up, but I'm going back to talking about baddies. My number 5, I got Ronda Rousey. Denver takes a game. Minnesota takes a game. My fucking bad. I got Ronda Rousey at 5. Noah Cyrus at 3. Danielle Fishel still at 3. Fucking Topanga's fine ass. You still at 3, bitch. I said Noah at 4. Danielle. So I'm gonna go. Ooh, tough. Kind of a tie right here. I'm gonna say. That's harsh. She isn't such a nice ass. Summer Rae at 2. Bella Thorne, you're fine ass at 1. And really, that top 5, man, you can. Gosh damn, I love you, ladies, man. If any of you ladies ever seen this, Bella Thorne, Summer Rae, Danielle, I think you're happily married, so you know. Noah, and who's number 5? Ronda Rousey. I might be skinny, and I might not have a lot of hair left. But I tell you what, ladies. There's more than just a receding hairline in my skinny ass. I got these guns. Ooh, God, ooh, ooh. I mean, babyface, babyface. I'm gonna look like 20 when I'm 80. And I'm a good fucking dad too. So I mean, it's a win-win situation, ladies. It's a win-win situation. Congratulations to the Minnesota Timberwolves on winning a game. Hopefully, we can see some more. I would like to see that go 7. Shout out to Russell Westbrook, even though they're down 3-1. The way they've been playing, the way he's been playing, especially with Paul George and Kawhi out, it's exactly what we want to see, especially in a playoff mode. You know, he's really doing all he can do, and to see Russ at his Russ level, I love it, man. Definitely deserves an award this year. Yep, Denver's up 3-1. Phoenix is also up 3-1. Boston took another game tonight. Miami's up 2-1. Really some good playoff basketball. Now, has anybody's watching the first round so far? Has anybody's take on stuff changed going through the finals? Mine sure has on my sleeper. My sleeper got swept. I'm not gonna roll with any sweepers right now. Well, I still got the Clippers. This is one of my sweepers. I would be careful on who wins this Knicks Cleveland Cavalier matchup. I don't think the Knicks would go far, but they've surprised me this far. One of my takes at the beginning of the year that I know for sure I've gotten wrong is I said Jalen Brunson couldn't be that main guy. So far, I've been wrong. He's been playing well. He's been playing real well. He's been that guy for him. So we'll see how far he can take him. I gotta watch out for Philly. I think if anybody was to threaten the Boston Celtics, I have it repeating. If Giannis comes back, obviously the Bucks, but I think Philly and that winner of Cleveland and New York too. Don't forget about them. But I still got Golden State coming out of the West. I think whoever wins this series, the second round series between Warriors and Lakers is gonna win the West for sure. Either way, I hope it stays the way I said it. But who knows, man? Who knows? Oh, Kyle Anderson didn't return. That's a big piece. I would like to see him stick around in San Antonio. I wish the rebuild would have happened a little faster in San Antonio, man. That's a lot of people really don't talk about how sad it was from the Spurs going from one of the greatest teams to one of the worst, and for a number of years, like, didn't really try to rebuild. I mean, you could have had a nice little rebuild around DeMar DeRozan. Alright, guys, it's getting late. This old ass motherfucker got to work in the morning. How about we do a little trash and stash? Trash or stash? Trash or stash? Trash or stash? Trash or stash? I said, trash or stash? A trash or stash? A trash or stash? Hey, good day, mate. How about a little trash or stash? Trash or stash? Will Victor Wembanyama play a whole year next year, his rookie year? I'm gonna fucking trash that shit right now. I think he starts the year off. I don't think it's going to be a Ben Simmons or Chet Holmgren type of situation. I think he starts the year off. I think he kind of gets shut down. I know there's some NBA rules on that, but I think they're going to bend him as much as they possibly can to make sure. I think there's going to be some limits on his number minutes and all that. So I'm gonna trash it because I don't think he plays a full year. But he starts the season. I think gets shut down at the end. We'll see. We'll see. Fuck it. Minnesota Timberwolves come back from 3-0. I'm stashing it because I had them beating Denver. I know. I get feelings sometimes. My mom's always been a big follow your gut feelings. Whatever comes to the dome first, and then if you got something in your shoulders, man, just follow that feeling. I've had a feeling since the beginning Minnesota's gonna win this series. Man, if it happens like this, shit's gonna be crazy. So I got a stash. Minnesota in 7. Sacramento does not win another game. I'm going to trash that. I think we got to give credit to Sacramento when credit's due. I think they're going to win one more game at home. I mean, they are going to go home, so you can't forget about that. I think Golden State's locked in. They don't lose this series, but I think there's a good chance that Sacramento doesn't win another game either, but you got to give them the credit. They're playing unbelievable, guys. Let's do one more. Switch it to the East side. If Miami makes it out of this first round, will Miami be in the Eastern Conference Finals? Trash, man. I just think there's too many good teams in the East, and they're just not playing the level of basketball they want. Oladipo and Victor Oladipo, nothing but prayers and positivity to you and your family during this recovery from that nasty injury last night. I watched that go down live. Man, that was awful. Man, I pray this isn't a career-ending injury because it kind of looks like this might be it for Mr. Victor Oladipo. When this ever happens to a guy, especially somebody who's been injured quite a bit, in the same spot too, and this is a bad injury. And it's more than sad. It's what could have been, this and that. Gosh damn, he's so explosive, man. He was so explosive. And just to see him get moved around so much, because he got moved around so much at the beginning because he was so young and just such a great player and so explosive. And there was just so many possibilities. For him to go to OKC in Indiana, where he balled out in Indiana, had balled out in OKC too. I wish the guy the best, and I hope this isn't a career-ending injury. But only time will tell. But yeah, with Tyler Hero, one of my favorite players, going down with a broken wrist. I did like Duncan Robinson the other night stepping up. I think these guys continue to step up. I'm going ahead and trashing it just because of the way you shouldn't have been in play in Miami. You should still be at the top. Duncan Robinson needs to play better. Kyle Lowry needs to play better. There's a reason why they went out and got you. We can have all the excuses, but you're supposed to be a top 15 point guard in this league. We need you to step up. On paper, this is one of the better teams in the league. Picking up Kevin Love, too, and Cody Zeller. Good role players. So nothing but positive vibes out to Victor Oladipo. I would like to see Miami continue to play well and to get in the Eastern Conference Finals. But for now, I'm going to have to trash it. Again, everybody, tuning in. Thank you for joining in on this beautiful Sunday evening with me, Special K. And shout out to the new marquee. Dude, that shit is sick, bro. We're moving in, we locking in, babies. That's got that late night feel for real. We turn lights off and shit. I'm gonna get like a headset, some glasses. Late night with Special K, baby. Man, thanks for everybody tuning in. I appreciate the hell out of you guys as always. We'll have more NBA playoff coverage, and it's nothing but love.